enough?
Well, if you look at Raila Odinga's CV, you see someone who has the political wherewithal, the connections to make sure that he can actually be AUC chair. You look at his age, he is well seasoned. He is someone who has the respect not only of his peers, but the presidents of Africa do not consider him an outsider. He is one of them. He has sat with them as a prime minister. He's sat with them in many instances, even when he was minister. So he's not a foreigner. So in terms of his competence, yes, that is there. In terms of whether he is votable for, yes, he is, for two reasons. Number one, the AUC revolving chairmanship is coming to East Africa, which is why the only other person they talk about is the fellow in Djibouti. Now, I've not seen him do a serious campaign, so I will not, in fact, Pauline Njoroge, my good friend, asked a question whether anyone has seen this guy campaign or if anyone of us know his face. But he's not campaigning to Africans. He's campaigning to African presidents. So the question we have to ask ourselves, is South Africa and its neighbors going to support Raila Odinga? Is East Africa going to back Raila Odinga? Is the Anglophone-speaking part of West Africa going to support Raila Odinga? But to bring it internally, and perhaps this is a selfish wish for me, and please, my ODM friends, don't stone me. I pray that God does Kenya a favor and takes Raila Odinga to the AUC.
Why is that?
So that people will stop depending on Raila Odinga to be the barometer of opposition and leadership. It is time that we saw new leadership, we saw new people germinate. Now, I've had some Gen Z who might tweet at me after this, who said that Raila Odinga should fail. I'll tell all Gen Zs, the best gift you can give yourself is what that young lady said. Raila ka nyumbani, we got this. It is good for this country for Raila to exit politics as an elder statesperson, so that now people can grow and begin to own the space that Raila Odinga has held for a long time. So it is good for Africa and it is good for Kenya.
Prof, do you agree, or what are your opinions about this? I mean, the candidacy of Raila Odinga and this seeming shadow that he needs to remove from the scene?
Raila Odinga is a Pan-Africanist. Raila Odinga, you can argue that is the father of the Kenyan democracy. And therefore, I think he will get the EU seat. I think Raila will get it. And Raila deserves it. But that doesn't mean that I think, with respect to Bichachi's argument, that Raila has been able to push things through because he has been working with the other people, Nagalonzo Musyoka, other Kenyans, been pushing the Kenyan agenda, the Kenyan opposition agenda. So I don't know why people think that if he is removed from that space, the other Kenyans see leaders emerge because of need. And that's why during Kibaki, people were saying, where did the civil society go? Where did the church go? All those who are not there because there was no reason for them to be there. Decisions were being made which were serving society. The church comes when decisions are made that are not serving society. The civil society comes when decisions are made which are not serving society. So I think Raila Odinga going into EU is a good thing. For Africa, it's a good thing for Kenya, but not because he is obstructing anything within Kenya. I think Raila has been extremely useful for this country, and we should wish him well because we know that he can serve the continent in that position effectively.
You know, let me just come in. You know, Professor Naituli clearly says on his title